Hey, this is Frank, and I'm going to be your host today. It is now 12:54 on a Saturday afternoon, 6/21, 2025. And we're going to be talking about the unlimited free leads for life and how we can also get 3 to 5 people following us and chasing after us rather than us chasing after them. In order to get on this program, the first thing we have to do is get on the $15 program. $15 is called the P1 program. The P1 program gives you unlimited free leads for life. You get them 20 at a time. So if you go through your first 20, and you record the results of what happened on those first 20, you get another 20 and another 20 and another 20. These are unique to you. These are your leads. We don't share them with anybody else. You get to keep them and amass them. You can have hundreds and hundreds, or if not thousands of leads, if you just simply record what's happened with those leads. The difference between P1, which is only $15, and P2, which is $125, is the speed at which you get the leads. You get the leads on the P2, you get 60 leads per uh, per lead dump or per tranche. So you get them 60 at a time, and as soon as you go through those 60, you'll get another 60 and another 60. If you have that program, either one, P1 or P2, either one of those programs, if you have that program, then you sign up with what used to be P3. This this is replacing the old-fashioned P3. We started off sending out postcards. Then later on, we went to uh, telemarketing and calling the leads for us. And now we're using text message marketing. Can everybody see my screen where these little text messages are?
Yes.
Can any? Oh, good. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this video real quick, and then at the end, we'll talk about it.
Attention network marketer, would you like to have 3 to 5 new people looking at your network marketing business every single day? Of course you would, right? Our job as a network marketer is to get eyeballs on our presentation. Once we have eyeballs on our presentation, a percentage of people will turn into qualified leads, which leads to sales, us earning money, and then we get more eyeballs on the presentation and we repeat the process over and over again. Now, where we see people really, really struggle is that they struggle with getting eyeballs on the presentation. So they have no qualified leads, no sales, not making any money, look very, very frustrated like this guy or girl over here. Well, here's the solution. Join MLM Rod. MLM Rod is a system. It's going to give you lots of different strategies for attracting people to take a look at your presentation, which turns into qualified leads and sales. You're earning money, repeating the process, teaching your team to do the same thing. Okay, and the beautiful thing is you could do this without chasing people and no cold calling. The system does this on autopilot. It handles all the inviting, the presenting, and it just does this on autopilot. Now, it's very, very simple. A couple clicks, you set up an account. It attracts people to look at your business using text message. It offers them a $50 rewards cash gift card in exchange for them taking the time to watch your video presentation. That makes it very, very attractive. Eyeballs on the presentation turns into qualified leads and sales. You're earning money, repeating the process over and over again. Very, very cool way to generate traffic to your presentation. Now, we use something called an incentive. An incentive is a reward or promise of payment that encourages a person to take a certain action and behave a certain way, work harder. Okay, and that's why we use that $50 rewards cash gift card as an incentive to get them to look at your presentation. Okay, now here's some common incentives, because incentives are all over the place and they work. They're very predictable in getting people to do activity. You go to the grocery store and you see signs that say buy one get one free. That is an incentive to try to get you to buy that product today, right? Punch cards, buy 10 pizzas, get the 11 free. Again, an incentive so that you can keep coming back and buying more pizzas from them, right? Coupon codes, online discounts. Typically those things expire. It's an incentive, giving you a little bit of a discount for you to buy today, right? $150 Visa gift card for switching cable TV. An incentive for you to go through the hassle of switching cable TV, right? How about with certain jobs where they say work overtime and get paid time and a half? That's an incentive. Again, it's cheaper for the company to pay someone time and a half than to have to go and hire a whole new employee, right? So they incentivize that, right? Network marketing, sponsor 3 new reps and receive a $200 bonus. That's an incentive so that you can do more of the sponsoring activity. How about with your kids? Do your chores and you'll get some ice cream. That's an incentive to get your kids to do their chores, right? So incentives are all over the place. They work. They're very predictable. So we're doing the same exact thing. We're using an incentive. Now, a couple of steps to set up your MLMrod account. When you come in, you're going to choose the video that you want your prospects to see. That could be a YouTube link, a direct link to a video, or you can even search by your company name, and maybe we have it in our database already. So you choose your video, and then the next step is what you want someone to do after they watch your video. Do you want them to contact you? Do you want to have them contact a coach, which could be a sponsor, an upline? Or do you want to redirect them to another website? So you choose that, and that's it, you're done. The system goes to work for you. You choose however you want to attract leads. It's going to attract people to you. It's going to use the text messaging. It's going to offer them the gift card in exchange for watching your presentation. And it's going to get eyeballs on that presentation, which is the very key activity that you need done. Eyeballs on the presentation turns into qualified leads and sales. You're earning money, repeating the process over and over again. Okay, so here's what your page looks like. You get a page like this, and it basically tells the visitor, receive a $50 rewards cash gift card for watching a short presentation. They go ahead and they opt in, it verifies their mobile number, and then it sends them to your video presentation and has them watch this presentation. And it pretty much forces them to watch the presentation, and then it pops up a little question at the end to find out their interest level, whether they're interested in your products or your opportunity, or they have no interest. Once they answer that question, the system is going to automatically send them a text message with the $50 rewards cash gift card. This is done automatically. You don't have to do it. Doesn't cost you anything extra or anything for that. The system handles that for you. Okay? But more importantly, you have someone that's reaching out to you so you can do the follow-up, or they're going to your website and they're in the process at that point. Okay? Again, the system is going to send them their gift card automatically. They can click on it. They'll be able to activate their gift card. They'll be in a shopping portal where they can use that $50 towards hotels, restaurants, electronics, movie tickets, etc., etc. So you look like the hero. We delivered what we promised. But more importantly, now you have a prospect that you can communicate with and follow up with them, and they can be on your website and continue the process. Okay, now there are several options for generating leads. Okay, option 1 is you can import your contacts that you have from your cell phone, your personal contacts. And you can obviously check off people that you don't want to put into the funnel, but you have that option to import your contacts, and then the system will automatically invite them for you, offer them the $50 rewards cash gift card to watch your presentation, and now you have eyeballs on your presentation. So that's option 1. Option 2 is a rear window sign that you can put on the back of your car. It promotes a make money ad and invites the person to call to listen to a 3-minute message that we have developed for you. It has testimonies and everything. It's very well done. And at the end of that message, it's going to invite the listener to press 1 to receive offer to receive a $50 rewards cash gift card just for watching your full presentation. So it's going to get eyeballs on your presentation. Option 3 is drop cards. It looks like a $100 bill that's folded, and the concept behind it is to leave a couple behind wherever you go in life, and it gets people's attention, obviously, because it looks like money. And then they read the little ad, they call to listen to the 3-minute message, they press 1, and now they're off looking at your full presentation. Okay, option 4, Facebook. We have a Facebook copy and paste chat script that shows you how to find people on Facebook and how to connect with them so that you can invite them to take a look at your business, or you can even invite them to take a look at this system if they are a network marketer, so you can build some relationship with those people that could lead to good things down the road. All right, option 5, Google search. We have a Google search tool that intelligently shows you how to find business people and network marketers so that you can connect with those people for building your business. And again, you have the cool offer of bribing someone to take a look at your business by offering them a $50 rewards cash gift card for doing that. All right, option 6, beacons. Okay, our system works with any beacon device.
What he's about to tell you, I absolutely love. However, Google is constantly in a state of change, and Google has done something to kind of disable this beacon. And I'll let him tell you about the beacon, and I'm going to be personally trying to figure out how to get them to work again, because I think it would be a dynamite thing. But right now, this beacon's not working.
Pretty much a beacon is a little device. It's about the size of a 9-volt battery. And what it does, it creates a Bluetooth signal that hits any phone within that range. So you can have beacons hitting all the different phones, and what it does is it pushes a little message to the phone. As long as the phone has Bluetooth turned on and location, it'll automatically push a little message promoting how you can make extra money. When the visitor clicks on that, they get sent over to your landing page promoting the $50 offer for watching a video. All right, we coined this little term called hug marketing, which is basically hide one beacon, use one beacon, and give one away. Okay, so now you have 3 beacons working for you all the time. Okay, so very, very easy way to promote too as well. And again, it pushes the message to the phone, person clicks on it, they land on your offer page, they opt in, they get to see your presentation, and it basically holds their hand and makes sure that they watch that presentation.
So, unfortunately, that program, which I completely fell in love with, can you imagine if you went to your favorite restaurant and you put your hand underneath the table and you can probably find some chewing gum under the table? People have been doing that for 100 years, maybe longer. So my thought was I'd go to some very, very popular restaurants and I would stick them up under the table and just let them hide. He said, hide one. I'd hide 3 of them underneath the tables of very popular restaurants. And while the people were waiting for their food, they would be sent over to your video. And if it's a 3 to 5 minute video that you have, guess what? While they're waiting for their food, they're saying, "Oh my God, I want to join this company. What do I have to do?" I thought that was the wonderful thing. But like I said, Google did something to prevent that from happening. I don't know what it is that they did. I'm going to contact the Beacon Company and see if we can't find a workaround.
So, recapping real quick, MLM Rod system, lots of different ways to generate activity and traffic and leads coming to look at your business. We have a very cool bribe offer, basically bribing them to look at your video, creating eyeballs on the presentation, turns into qualified leads and sales. You're earning money, repeating the process, getting your team to do the same thing. Very, very simple. So what does this cost? $7 for a 7-day test drive account. After the 7 days, it converts to $37 a month. And if you refer 3, you are free. So refer 3, $37 goes away, and you have the system for free and you can keep using it. Now you get unlimited $50 rewards cash gift cards. What that means is if you use the strategies that we teach, or you have other strategies for generating traffic, you can use this as much as you want. For $37 a month, you can have unlimited amount of people look at your presentation. Doesn't cost you anything extra, and it can go through the process. And if you refer 3, it's free, and you can still use it. So it's very, very beautiful. Now, the only caveat that we have is that you must have a United States or Canadian phone number that can receive text messages. Okay, that's the only caveat that we have. Other than that, you can use the system. So, Go ahead and click on the order button below this video. Go ahead and set it up at $7 for 7-day trial, and I'll see you on the inside.
Okay. So, um, it's super, super simple to sign up. And in my opinion, it's a fabulous product. I'm going to fight for you guys to get those beacons to come back online. But he only said a handful of the things that I've used in the past. Like I've used those drop cards, those $100 drop cards. Oh, I love them. Yeah, people kill themselves to pick up your drop card, and when they do, of course, they're going to get $50 if they go look at your video of your sizzle call. And most every company has a sizzle video, or they have a webinar that you can send them to. Sizzle videos, 3 to 5 minutes. You'll get them to do that when they're sitting down waiting for their dinner to come, or when they're driving, or when they're shopping, or wherever. Um, the screen in the back window, I love that. I've not used those, but I know that they work very well. Um, and there are other things. When you're going through your P1 or P2, you can simply send the um, phone numbers to the landing page, and then let the landing page do all the work. The landing page will pick up the work and start doing the work. And and you can send them not just one time. Like I said, 3 to 7 times is when people actually make a buying decision. So you can do that multiple different times. And there are hundreds of other ways that you can feed the the raw leads that you don't want to call, and you don't want to waste hundreds and hundreds of hours, or even 2 hours. You don't want to do that, so you just set those things into the system and let the system do the work for you. And then the only people that you're going to talk to are the people that have said yes to looking at your offer, and the people that have already seen your sizzle video. And many of the times, because you're going to get an email message or a text message the moment that they get their text message. So while it's fresh in their mind, when your phone goes bling, you got mail, you can text back to those folks and said, "Hey, I see that you just looked at our sizzle video. What do you think?" And while it's fresh in their mind, they might say, "It's fabulous. Where do I go to sign up?" And that's what you want. You don't want to be chasing people. You want people to chase you. That's the program. It's super simple. Any questions?
Frank, it's JoJo.
Yes.
I think he said there was 7-day trial. Did he say there was any cost to the 7-day trial?
$7.
The 7-day trial is, you put in a credit card, and you get, for $7, you get to test drive the system. In other words, you can start doing it
Okay.
right now. If you
Okay.
wanted to do it right now, you could just do it. You could download everything that you have in your database, all of the people that you have in your cell phone, anything that you want, you could download it into the system, and then the system will start doing the work for you.
So you can download your own contacts, and you can download the contacts that you're getting through MLM Rod.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I
And
know.
then
I know.
and then if you decide to keep going with it, it's $37 a month. But if you get 3 people that sign up, that cost goes away.
That's correct.
Wow. I'm all in. Thank
I
you.
bet.
Okay. I heard somebody, but I didn't hear what you asked.
This is Tuyet. I love it, Frank.
Oh, Tuyet. Oh, that was Tuyet. Yes. Well, Tuyet, it's love anyway. Okay. Yes. I know Tuyet at the beginning you were a little bit confused, but now you see how simple this is. This is super, super simple. What I will do is I will send the link to everyone who wants to sign up. I'll send you the link and it's very, very simple to sign up. You plug it in. All you have to do is you put in your name, your own email address, you create your own password that you want to create. You correct your mobile number. They will confirm that mobile number, and then you enter in a code. The code is 527. You enter this code right here. You have to literally do it though. You take that 527, you stick it right here, and you type that in, and you click on this, and you're in. You can start using it immediately.
This is going to make a lot of people wealthy.
Well, just remember to keep the main thing the main thing. If you always tell people to use this as a power tool to make your main thing work for you. And as long as you take your primary business, whatever that primary business is, as long as you promote that primary business, it certainly will. Now, a bonus, some people have more than one primary business. You can promote more than one product in this, and not at the same time, but well, you could if you had two. If you had two systems, you could run them at the same time. But if you had one system, you could promote one this week and alternately one the next week, and then back to this one, then back to that one. You can alternate back and forth so that you can have the maximum amount of potential 3 to 5 people chasing you instead of you chasing them.
This is so powerful.
Well, this is Tuyet. I feel that most people resist to work with other networkers because they want to compete. They want to get you in the business. And so if you're talking about their business, they just want to say, take me up your list. But this is actually working together. United we stand, and this is really allow them to promote whatever they promote, and we still can work together. That's so beautiful.
Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm circling my email address right now. So if anyone would like to sign up today, I thought I was taking the day off today. I forgot. But anyway, if anyone would like to sign up today, if you want to send me an email to Frank at ezfinancialgroupllc.com, if you send me an email, I will get you started today for that $7, and you'll be off to the races. And it's so easy. There is Frank at Easy Financial Group. It's right there in the middle of your screen. Any other questions? Thank you, by the way, Tuyet. That was wonderful. Thank you, JJ. That was just uh, so spot on. You're just completely spot on. Just remember, this is a power tool. It's a very, very powerful power tool.
I'm wondering if the beacon will work, say, we put it on the dashboard of a car, turn it on, and go drive through the neighborhood or a highway.
Well, who's speaking?
This is John Sheridan.
John, the answer is absolutely. I had all kinds of crazy plans. I was going to go on 15501 going into Myrtle Beach. There's about a 10 or a 15 mile backup of traffic. I was I was going to go stick it to the traffic light so that everyone driving in to Myrtle Beach would be forced to see my offer. I was going to then on Friday after that's on Thursday and Friday. On Saturday and Sunday, I'd put it on the northbound side, and everyone that was sitting in that 10 or 15 mile traffic. I love the idea. I was also, but the problem, John, Google killed us. It's not working
Oh,
right.
one
They,
thing that Austin, Texas is infamous for, along with being famous for being the live music capital of the world and entertainment capital, it's infamous for 5 p.m. traffic, infamous Austin traffic. You go down 183, Mopac, I-35. You know, we professional CDL drivers call that the parking lot.
yes, absolutely, absolutely,
Oh yeah.
and 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 15501 coming in and out of Myrtle Beach is definitely the parking lot, but also driving up and down I-95 at some areas, it's not a parking lot, but it certainly slows down long enough for the passengers in the car's phone to bling, you get mail, and then they check it out. And it's only good for a short distance, however. It's not good for 10 or 15 miles. It's only a short distance. So an I-95 probably wouldn't get it, but certainly a parking lot, absolutely that'll get it. A movie a movie theater, absolutely a movie theater, a a car show, a boat show, any of those things. Just walk around with it in your pocketbook or in your pocket. Is walk around the place. So I'm going to do everything that I can do to get that reactivated because I think that that is wonderful. Now the $100 gift cards, I mean the $100 bills folded, it looks like $100 bill. I used to take I go to Walmart and I would have one between my two fingers and I'd have my keys in my hand and I would put my keys to my car in my pocket and accidentally drop the $100 bill on the ground. Inevitably, there would be somebody sitting in their car watching that happen, and as soon as I got out of sight, they'd be jumping out of their car, running over to get that $100 bill. It used to crack me up. I did a presentation in a restaurant. We had our own little private room in I call it the Golden Corral. And so I put one of those drop cards in front of every table, in front of every plate, every seat in my little room that we were having a private party. And every single waitress came by thinking that, man, I wish I had volunteered to do that private party because it was $100 bill in front of everybody. Those $100 bills, drop cards, they get results because people break their neck. I go to the marina and I'll drop one in the water at the marina. Well, more than one, but I'll drop at least one in the water at the marina. You can't believe how many people will dive off of their boat and get that $100 bill. Anyway, I had a lot of fun with those bills. So anyone who is interested in signing up for the program, take it for a test drive. It's only $7 for a test drive. And then if you love everything that happens with it, then you can convert over to $37 a month. When you get 3 people to sign up to your main program probably has a get 3 and yours is free also. Well, if the main program has that, then you definitely want to get your downline involved in this and you get them signed up for the same program. Just have them send me an email to that Frank at Easy Financial Group. I'll sign them up. They're yours. You will get the main deal, whatever your main program is, you get all the money from that. I don't get anything from that. You sign them up, and then when you have 3 people under you, yours will be free.
Okay,
Can't,
Frank.
yes.
Now, this is a little bit of a challenge. Like, for example, JoJo got 3, 4 people on the line. And if you give out your link and they signed up with you, she won't get them.
Do you know that I am in direct contact with the owner of the company every day?
Okay, so you mean you're gonna call everybody
No, 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 no. If
fixed?
that's a problem, we can work it out. That may be a problem. You may be correct, but I speak to him all the time. So if that's a problem, we may have to work it out. But even if you didn't, even if it was terrible, the worst case scenario, you had to continue to pay the $37, would that put you out of business? I doubt it. I think it would be wonderful if it's the worst case scenario. But I don't think that that's going to happen, but I'm not sure. You might be right. And if you're right, well, then we'll do something. We'll work it out. I don't know what it is because I don't know the answer yet. This is a new program. This is a lovely program, but I speak to him on a first name basis all the time. And you remember my logo, right? It says EZ Financial. It's a box. The letter E and the letter Z form a box, and there's no lid on the box. You know why? Because Frank's been working outside of the box so long, he has no idea what the inside of the box looks like. So, yes, what you just said may be inside the box, but I work outside the box.
Okay, wouldn't it be easier right now just to tell people whoever invited you, you need to contact that person? This way we don't have to repeat this over and over and over.
No, but if you want to do that, you go right ahead.
I just don't know the answer, so that's why I want to ask you. Other way, I'll be assuming.
Yeah, I would I would tell you, let's do what I said. If you don't like these calls, if you don't like my help, do it yourself. But if you want me to help you, to yet, this is not an MLM. This is not a money maker. The money maker is using the power tool. That's the money maker. Making money off the power tool is not the power tool. That's not the money maker.
I understood.
It's not
One,
an MLM. So
I
if you sell 1,000 to yet, you know how much I get? Nothing.
I understood. I just want to make sure that people, if they want to get their 3, they have to kind of make sure that they have to tell their people if you would want to get your 3 to get the $37 fee, then you got to remind your people that, right, Frank?
I I will see about taking that get 3 off because if you plan on making money with this, you'll only make money. You make no money on the $37. It's only on the $15 or the 125. So you will waste anyway. I don't know the answer to yet. I don't know the answer. This is ridiculous. We're having this conversation on a recorded line. It's a ridiculous question at this point. I've told you 100 times now. I don't know the answer, but
Okay.
you trust me. You know I do whatever I say I'm going to do. You know that, so I'm going to do it.
Okay. Thank you.
Sorry, guys. Any other questions? This is definitely not going to go up on YouTube now, because if they thought I was bullying you last week, now they're really going to think I just bullied you too, and I mean to yet rather, and YouTube will definitely not let this go up. So here we go again. Next week we'll do it again. one of these days we'll be able to put it up on YouTube and you can just point people to it.
Okay, if it's not on YouTube, can we still let people watch it?
What happened to me last week is I kept telling people to mute because you were distracting me. Mute your phone, please. You're distracting me. Mute your phone, mute your phone. And apparently, YouTube felt like I was bullying people by telling them over and over again to mute their phone. And so when I uploaded last week's to YouTube at 9 o'clock, a 6 o'clock meeting, finally at 9 o'clock, I was finished with it. When I uploaded it, it was on YouTube for about 30 seconds, maybe, I don't know what, a short period of time. And then it got banned. Why did it get banned? Because Frank was bullying people. How was I bullying people? I was asking them to please mute their phone over and over and over again because it distracts me. So I got banned. And then when I told them that I would edit it out, they said, no, it isn't going up. Sorry, try again next time. So we tried again today. And now with this conversation, unless I can cut this whole conversation out, I guarantee they'll ban this one as well. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try to edit this part of the conversation out. Anyway, guys, to end on a positive note, whether you get the 3 and yours is free, or if you have to continue to pay the $37 a month, if you're getting 3 to 5 new people on your website every single day, it would be well worth it. You certainly will be able to justify with 3 to 5 new people a day. That would be, let's say, 15 a week. Of 15 a week, if 7 people a week signed up out of that 15, you would be making so much money that this $37 would be chicken feed, and you'd be wondering why we were even talking about it in the first place. God bless you. God keep you. That's my prayer for you. Love you.
Love you, Frank.
Talk to you guys later.
Thank you, Frank. Bye.
You're welcome. Contact me if you want me to help you.